Welcome to the Flamingo Advantage podcast. I'm your host, Katie Hornor, and my guest today is a video expert, but not just about how to look great on video, though she does know and teach those things. Today, we're focusing on how to get your videos to help you convert viewers into customers or clients. And so, help me welcome from visibleimpactnow.com, Michelle Lange. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Katie. Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
I'm excited to have you here because I know we've been told do video, do video, do video. It's becoming more and more of a video world out there now. And you specifically are honing in on helping folks use their videos to convert. So tell us a little bit about how you're doing that.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I always say you don't want to just do video for video's sake. You want to do video strategically, right? Because as an entrepreneur or coach, your time is valuable and we want you to get an ROI from your video efforts. So a lot of that is really understanding, just like in marketing, they teach the funnel from when they're coming in top of funnel, cold to warm to hot leads to conversion. You want to match your videos to that stage of the funnel. So top of funnel are very short videos like you will often see in Reels, YouTube Shorts, 1-minute videos or less, designed to really bring them in. The middle of the funnel, you can go longer. You might see videos anywhere from 3 minutes all the way up to 60 minutes on a long form live, engaging people. And then the end of that funnel is really conversion. And that can happen at the back end of one of those long form videos, or it can happen as a standalone sales video that you drive people to. But what happens a lot of times is people will either just do videos for the attraction phase or just stay in that conversion phase and go long form live weekly, or stay really quiet and then come out of the closet when it's time to sell something, which is like a used car salesman or let's see, one of the guys in the trench coat going up to you in Times Square and saying, want to buy a watch, right? So the thing is that you need all three phases for conversions. Conversions don't just happen by themselves. Like I like to say, you need to date your client. And if you skip over the first date, second date, 3 months of dating, 2 years of dating, and try to get them to marry you the first time you meet them, they're going to say, no, thank you, right? So we want to think about building that relationship. And video is one of the best ways to build that authentic connection, deliver value, demonstrate your authority and expertise while showing that you're a human being. And then when you can do all that before you make an offer, before you make an offer, ideally year round before you make an offer. But if not, then at least 30 days before you make one, you're going to have a lot better conversions from that offer.
That's interesting because we've seen this even with our own, like our YouTube channel, where when we post consistently, we are consistently getting a certain level of engagement and interaction. And then, as you would expect, when we stop, it goes down. Do you know any of the trends right now? Like, what's the recommended? Are we supposed to be posting 2 shorts a day and a long form once a week? Or like, what are you seeing that's working right now?
That's such a great question. With your YouTube channel, and you've probably heard this, better to have one well-performing video posted weekly at the exact same time, at the exact same day a week, and really train the algorithms. YouTube will award that consistency. With short form video, the bar has gotten really high for people that want real organic growth. So I like to say to people, if your goal is to warm and engage your existing people, then you don't have to work as hard, right? If you can put out even 3 1-minute videos a week across your channels, you can post them as a Facebook reel, an Instagram reel, YouTube short, etc. That's great. That's going to keep your existing audience warm. If you're looking for organic growth, what they are now saying is 2 to 3 a day.
Wow.
And by organic growth, I mean like really having TikTok and the channels reward you and work those algorithms so well. And here's the thing, if you take a break, so one of my mentors was doing it very consistently, and I think she took about a 30-day break for personal reasons, maybe was still posting some, but not a lot. And she had to start all over again. It was like her views went from like 3,000 to 4,000 per video. This was on TikTok, to a couple hundred. And she had to work her way back. But this is really interesting because she does those clever, well-edited videos with titles and creative skits and things like that. And those take longer to shoot and produce. I mean, they can take a couple hours per video by the time you edit them. And so one thing that she was saying was, if you're going to do that type of volume, you cannot do that volume in that type of video. It's got to be interspersed with quick talking head imperfect videos. So that's what she was saying. It's like she had to train herself to be okay just doing these pop-up imperfect videos the day of. Otherwise, she said she would never be able to do 2 to 3 a day. It's a lot.
Wow.
But also 80% of all engagement on Facebook is through long form videos. So videos that are over 10 minutes. So doing that weekly Facebook Live for 15, 20, 30 minutes once a week is also super, super important. We had one launch where we found that 80% of our buyers have been watching our Facebook Lives consistently. So it's a great way to warm that audience for your buying leads. Yeah.
And you said that there's basically 3 phases. There's the attraction, right? You're getting them aware and interested. Then there's the warming up. Then comes the time with the launching and the invitation to buy, also via video. Is that correct?
Yeah. And one of the things, see, I'm all about finding ways to sell between launches, because if you're launch dependent, it's a dangerous place to be in your business, because launch results can ebb and flow, right? As you know, depending on the time of year, how many new people you got into your funnel that hadn't heard that launch before and were ready, and all of these things. Most entrepreneurs launch twice a year, even though the ideal is once a quarter. And so you definitely need a way to fill your pipeline between launches. And that's where I love live video, because on my long form lives, probably about twice a month, on the back at the back of that long form live, when I get to the call to action, I do what I call a call to action light. And that means I don't walk through the whole offer stack, these are the modules and these are the bonuses and blah, blah, blah. What I do instead is stay really high level. So for example, if I were doing a high level sample pitch of our 90-day Get More Clients with Video program, I would say something like, if you are looking to attract, engage, and convert premium clients in the next 90 days so that you can sell your offers far more quickly and easily, we have a few spots opening up in our 90-day program, or in our Get More Clients with Video 90-day program. Comment video below and I'll get you the details. So you're just naming it at such a high level that those who are interested they're going to comment, and those who are not aren't going to be put off that you brought it up, especially when you're doing it on the back end of having delivered so much value in that live.
I love that. I think that's a fabulous strategy. And by just having it sort of evergreen, like we've got some spaces coming up, right? And then the link is in the comments, or the link is in the description. You can edit that link if it ever changes. You don't have to go back and read, what was the video where I said that, and redo it all. That's so smart.
Yeah. I like to have them raise their hand and just comment whatever keyword I give. Try not to do yes, because you might have said other things during that live where they said, or you may have asked a question where they said yes. But if it's like a specific word like Flamingo Advantage or whatever that word is, what I like about that is then you know who's interested and you can reach out to them in the DMs and start connecting with them and building a conversation, instead of just wondering who's going to go to the link and then there's no way of following up with them. And for every comment you get, it helps boost the video and the algorithms. So for every comment we get, we then also comment back, hey, Katie, great, sent you a DM. And now you've just multiplied your comments as well. So it's like win-win on every side.
Such a fascinating thing. And the more comments, the more people see it. And the more people see it, the more will comment. And
exactly.
It's so fun. People, like, until they change the algorithm again. And then we're stuck again and have to figure it out all over again.
Exactly.
And you are doing a live workshop on this coming up. So for those of you that are listening to this or watching it on our YouTube channel, be sure that you check out the link in the show notes, because Michelle is going to be doing a workshop on how to do this coming up in a few days. So we can only go so far in 10 or 15 minutes here, but we want you to go and get on her list and dive deep in with her in that workshop. And we're going to put that link down there for you over at visibleimpactnow.com, but we'll be sure and have that specific link in the details for you here. And Michelle, tell them what they're going to look forward to. You mentioned before there's specific things that you're teaching at this workshop. And so tell us what that is.
The strategies that I shared a moment ago are strategies that you can be using, throughout the year, right? To attract that audience in, warm them, and then be making light offers. When you're doing a launch, you want to get as many high qualified leads as you can over to that launch. So we're going to show you how to use video to attract more people to your next launch, more of the right fit people, without more ad spend or dancing like a monkey. Right? Like, do you know outside the car dealerships, they hold up signs and like the wind's flapping and they're dancing. It can feel that way, right, on social media sometimes. So we
Yeah.
want you to do it in a graceful, dignified way that feels good and is high value. And then the other thing we're going to show you is how to use video to get more of those leads showing up each day to your launch content and consuming it so that they're going to actually get to the place where they hear your offer and jump in. So we're going to walk you through different traffic driving videos you can use organically to get them over there. And then we're going to talk about, now that you have their attention, how do you deliver a powerful and inspiring pitch to close more sales and sell out your offers in your launch?
Love it. So be sure you go and sign up for that, you guys. VisibleImpactNow.com. And we'll have that link in the show notes as well. But Michelle, I'm so excited. I can't wait to sign up and learn more from you. Thank you for spending this time with us here today.
Thank you, Katie. It was a pleasure.
You guys, somebody needs your message. That's the reason that we do marketing in the first place, is because God has given you a gift to get out into the world. And you have the responsibility as the CEO of this business he's entrusted to you to do the best job you can do at getting it out there. And so I highly recommend Michelle, but do something. If you're not doing that, do something, because somebody's waiting for the message you have. And that's what this is all about. Being able to reach the people who are there waiting for your uniqueness to be able to change their life. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please share it with a friend. We'll see you in the next episode.